Just went on Thursday, July 26, 2018 for MarketChess.com. But is MarketChess.com. Save it. Bookmark it. Pass it along. S&P 500 index daily time frame. Looks like just some modest give back today. And it was for all intents and purposes on the S&P. We're still above 2,800. The Dow up triple digits. So you think everything is kind of peaches and cream. But then you scroll over to the NASDAQ composite, down 1%, still above all these rising moving averages. So again, let's not get carried away with anything close to calling a top or anything remotely, again, close to that yet. But you look over at the QQQ, which is the ETF for the top 100 stocks, so a little more focused now than the entire NASDAQ, down 1.5%, thanks in large part to Facebook getting obliterated. Much like with Netflix, we do want to look to wait at least several days. If you weren't in there scalping today, and Netflix, Facebook, I should say, saw nothing remotely close to, besides, I guess, an early bounce, nothing close to the comeback that Netflix saw initially. But even then, Netflix has been kind of drifting low ever since. So for swing traders holding a couple days, weeks, that sort of thing, do indeed want to give Facebook some time here. After hours, we have Amazon up nicely, 3-4% in that ballpark, but kind of pales in comparison, doesn't it, to the Facebook sell-off, 19% or so today. Plus, we have a lot to get through between now and tomorrow morning, including the GDP prints and macro data. That GDP number, regardless of your politics, has certainly been pumped up by the current administration. So it's going to be fascinating to see, will the market sell even if we do get a good news or what? After hours, besides Amazon, it is a mixed bag. Intel, big chip play, down 5%. First Solar, a name we've been talking about for a while. The market's been telling you this is a former leader gone bad in solar. There are plenty of other solar plays we've been tracking inside Market Chess subscription services, which are much better. And now First Solar down another 7.5% after hours, trading, I guess right now with a 50 handle. So not looking good at all. On the bright side, Chipotle, part of that restaurant group we've been bullish on all year pretty much. Nice action in the after hours. Same with Expedia. The online travel play is looking good. So Chipotle definitely trying to carve out the recovery, trading up to 475 in the after hours. But again, as far as the broad market and where we go from here, there's really no damage of which to speak after all this on the indices. And I think that has a lot to do with the fact we've been seeing this day-to-day musical chair shuffling, like today into the small caps. Bulls will argue we're just fine. That's why the VIX is basically doing nothing. It looks like a summertime kind of sleepy VIX. Bears will say, look, we're churning. This is the churn before the drop, because bulls will get frustrated with diminishing returns to the upside. So that's your point. Counterpoint, it's a good tape, I still think, to be cash heavy on in the short term and look to redeploy it once we get a little more clarity. Potentially we'll get it tomorrow after all the earnings. We still have plenty more to go, but the GDP, it definitely is a busy, busy summer week. Could easily set the tone for the rest of summer. If you like what you hear in my videos and see my blog posts, then I encourage you to sign up for a membership tonight at a reasonable price inside the service. You get full videos starting with tonight's jam-packed with actionable trade ideas. Always got to keep on top of those. Educational content, intermarket analysis to boot. You also get a private Twitter feed with text, email alerts in real time. Updated watch lists and my presence for you virtually around the clock. We have a great group of people inside the service, rookies, veterans. We welcome everyone. Very knowledgeable people, but we have a real positive energy. Again, no noise, no ego, no nonsense. That's my promise to you. Thank you so much for watching and have a great evening.